Good morning. Well, I guess unless you're watching this on YouTube, in which case, good evening, because I upload these at 5. Um, I plan on finishing the week today. See that? That's 7 games. I plan on getting through it. I think we can. I don't see a reason why we couldn't. I also see a potential for several blowouts, maybe, so that might speed it up. But even if it doesn't, I think we can still get through the whole week. Obviously, we don't have to do the bye week stuff today, which I'm not going to say um, equated to an entire game's worth of time, but it certainly didn't help. We almost hit the 9 hour mark. Oh, why is that unstable? I don't like that that is unstable. It's probably fine. It'll even out in a minute. But yeah, we're finishing week 7. This is going to be the fastest week I'm ever probably going to do because I'm probably not going to get another opportunity to be just cruising through it for 2 straight days again for a while. Because I have today, and then I have tomorrow to get a lot done as well. But then suddenly my time gets horrendously cut down once Monday rolls around. So we're going to go back to slow, only doing it at night because that's when my schedule allows me to. But we're going to make the most of the time that we have to get stuff done now because that would be smart. And again, I would do stuff like off screen, like I would do the trainings off screen and all that stuff if it didn't take away. I feel like it takes away from the whole feel of like, okay, here's what's going on, here's how we're progressing, here's how everything's going. I feel like it disconnects from, seeing everything. Because if you just see the games, then what's the point? Like the games are just the games. You're not seeing how guys are progressing, how guys are getting better, what guys aren't developing how you'd wanted to, stuff like that. I think that stuff's interesting, which is why I think other people will think it's interesting. And maybe nobody else thinks it's interesting. And you know what? That's fine because I enjoy doing this regardless. Although if I wasn't doing this like this and I was just doing it on my own, to some extent I would just let games run all the time and go do something else while it's running because sometimes I am tired. Like when I go to bed, I could just put one game, get a game going, and then go to bed. Like I could just have a game run while I'm sleeping, and then in the morning, as soon as I get up, I could just start another game. I could just keep doing that. But I can't do that when I'm doing this. But it's fine because that's what I would do in years past when I wanted to get through it. I just would have games running all the time, no matter what I was doing. As long as I was home, a game was running. But now I only do it when I can stream it, which slows that process down a lot. And I would, okay, I think I've talked about this before. I would make these more digestible, do like cut ups for each game, and then try maybe like mash the whole week together and just have them be cut ups where like you show plays that get first downs, third downs, special teams plays, any scoring play, any takeaway, stuff like that. Any big like sacks, show sacks, anything like that. Any attempted play of like 20 plus yards, and then any successful play of 20 plus yards. like all that sort of stuff. I would do that if this was something that paid me. This is not something that pays me. This very much pays me $0. I'm actually losing money doing this because it costs money to run the TV and have the laptop going, and because good old electricity. But it doesn't matter. It's negligible though, because if I wasn't doing this, I would just be on the TV anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, that's the Falcons training done. Why do I have a strong feeling that the dog is by the door? Oh, he's not. That's the other dog that I'm thinking that I'm hearing. And she's just laying on the floor, so it's fine. All right, so Bijan, when did he? All right, Energizer doesn't make any sense. Give him spin cycle. And short in elite isn't great, but I want him to have a receiving type thing. Passes less than 10 yards to the line of scrimmage outside the numbers, less than 10 yards. So, like, does this improve check down catching? I guess this works. Sure. I would like to be like mismatch or matchup nightmare, but I guess not. Alright, let's check the lineup, make sure everything's good. O-line looks good. Tight end looks good. Oh wait, hold on. Hennessy, you should be up there. Is Schaefer the backup center? Yeah, Schaefer's the backup center. There we go. Now it's good. Why is Brunskill a 75 left tackle right now, but a 72 right tackle? That doesn't make sense. Alright, let's move on. Defense. Everything's fine to me. Alright, wait, hold on. Wait, why is... Oh, it's because of Helms. That's why. Alright, that's fine. Special teams, Austin Trammell. Best guy that we converted to a kicker so far. That one's not even close. He just is the best one. And then this is all looking right. Alright, let's move on. On to the Bucks. Oh, sorry, I'm still waking up a little bit. Alright, breakout DB. Who's breaking out? Jordan Whitehead. Well, you are playing against a quarterback who is not known as great, so there's a chance you'll get those turnovers. Or just hold them to a low number. Did somebody get hurt, or did we unlock another slot? I could do Kate Otten. I could do KJ Britt. I could do Christian Eisen. I could do Zion McCollum. Or I could do Jordan Whitehead. I think I'm going to do Kate Otten. And then with the last spot, I'm either going to do KJ Britt or one of the corners. But like we need to get ready for when um, Levante David leaves. I mean, obviously we're training Dennis that way he can be ready for when Quan Alexander regresses, and hopefully Dennis takes the job at some point this season. But KJ Britt, we got to get ready for when Levante David retires, which very well may be this season. I know in real life he came back, but Madden isn't real life, so. Alright. That's good. That's gold. That's one down, four to go. Alright, Tryon Shrenka. Please, for the love of all things, develop. Alright, that's gold for him. Gosh, I wish I could have something playing on my phone, but I cannot. I guess what I could do is I could get my earbuds out and I could put one in my right ear, have my left ear covered like it always is, and then I could just not. But no, I get too distracted by that. Like I get distracted by having something in my ear that's not all this. Plus, then I wouldn't be able to hear anything anyway, which is part of why I leave my right ear uncovered. I would have the audio come through the TV, but then it might get picked up on the microphone. And that might echo. And I would have the headset not on my head, but then it's uncomfortable. So I refuse to be uncomfortable while doing this. Nice thing about Dennis is he is a versatile player. You know, he's going to be a really good blitzer. And he's also pretty solid in coverage already. And that's only going to get better. Because I'm pretty sure we're upgrading his pass coverage. We're not upgrading anything else. We're just upgrading pass coverage linebacker. Because that's what the archetype we want is. Because that's the scheme. Because schemes are cool. Anyway, K9. Dude, how do you do backfield survival as a tight end? That must be awful. Like, there's no way a tight end is fast enough unless it's like Kyle Pitts. And somehow most tight ends have really poor, like, trucking. I mean, usually they have solid enough stiff arm, but their trucking is usually terrible. Their juke move is usually terrible. It's weird, though, because, like, you'd think their trucking would be really good, but it's just, they just don't do it very often. Oh, excuse me. Uh, I gotta listen for when the oven goes off, cause I gotta put food in there, cause I gotta make my breakfast. Let's upgrade some players. Try and drink it gets an upgrade. That's nice. That's always good. I like to see it. Logan Hall gets an upgrade. That's also very good. Up to a 73. I believe Golston is a 74, if I'm not mistaken. So he's one overall away from taking the complete job from him. He already has the rush tackle job taken, but he needs the whole job. Let's see. This all looks right. Yeah, that all looks good. Defense. Yeah, he's a 74. This all looks good. That's good. Specialists. Yep, all good. All right, let's start the game then. Falcons at Bucks. Make it go slow. Jump forward to the end of the game. All right, here we go. Kickoff is away, and we are off. That's going to be fielded in the back of the end zone. That's going to be a touchback, and the Falcons are going to come out first and 10 at their own 25 to start this game. Desmond Ridder. He will not be the starter next year. Next year, the starter will almost certainly be Michael Penix. But for now, he is the starter, and on the read option, he decides to keep it, but he gets brought down immediately in the backfield by Antoine Winfield, who saw through the whole thing. That's going to be a 2-yard loss now. It's 2nd and 12 at the 23. Ridder hands it off. Robinson on the left side. And Robinson gets 6 yards there. It's going to be 3rd and 6 at the 29. At risk of immediately going 3 and out here, Falcons need to get all the way to the 35. Ridder scrambling, and he's sacked. Brought down immediately by Kalijah Cansey, who looked like he just walked right into the backfield. That's going to be 4th and 11, and they're going to have to punt it away from their own 24. Oh, that punt was slow, but he did get it off. And it's going to be fair caught at the 30. That's where the Bucs are going to have it 1st and 10 as Jameis Winston in the offense comes out. Big old famous Jameis. He's a big fella with a big arm. Jameis Winston sets the throw. Fires it out right side. That's incomplete. Missed his target, Cade Otton. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 at the 30. Winston steps back to throw on 2nd down. Fires it over the middle. That's caught. Mike Evans for a 5-yard reception. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5 at the 35. Got to get it past the 40. Winston to throw. Fires it out right side. That's caught. Otton 1st down. He gets it all the way to the 44. That's a 9-yard pickup, and it's a new set of downs for the Bucs. Oh, the test of the tornado sirens going off today. I forgot it's the 1st of the month. Winston to throw on 1st down. Fires it out left side. That's caught. And that's going to be a short little pickup there for Mike Evans. That's going to make it something. It's going to make it 2nd and 9. 1-yard gain there. It's at the 44. Winston to throw on 2nd down. Fires it out right side. Incomplete. Missed his target there. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9 at the 44. I would like to watch this whole drive before I go to get my thing in the oven because the preheat timer went off. Winston to throw on 3rd down. Fires it deep downfield. Deep shot. And it's incomplete. Knocked away. tried to get it to Palmer down the sideline, but whoever that corner was that Hall? No, it was Richie Grant and A.J. Terrell. They were step for step bracketing him. So never a chance there. As the Bucs punted away from their own 44. It's going to be hitting at the 1 and bouncing right into the end zone. So it's a touchback. It's going to be Falcons ball, 1st and 10 at their own 20. And I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Seems like the Bucs have the ball back again. The Bucs scored a safety. Wow, that's awesome. Kind of upset I missed that now. Anyway, that first down carry for Rashad White goes for 3 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7 at the 30. Bucs in Falcon territory. And that second down carry is going to go for no yards now, as it's now 3rd and 7 at the 30. Winston on 3rd down. Fires it downfield. That's caught. Godwin on the fade, corner-ish route, and that's going to be enough for a first 20-yard pickup there. It's 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line. Winston hands it off. White right up the middle. And he shifts his way down to the 5-yard line. 5-yard pickup. And it's 2nd and 5. Should I say 5 one more time? 5. Winston hands it off. White. He bounces it outside for some reason. He really should have cut inside of the right tackle there, but instead he decided to try and go all the way outside, and it didn't work. It's now 3rd and 9 after a loss of 4. Winston sets to throw. Fires it down to the back of the end zone. It's picked off. Intercepted by A.J. Terrell. He threw it. He was trying to get it to Mike Evans, They weren't on the same page because Evans was kind of looked lost as Terrell just snagged it. And that's going to be a turnover. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Falcons at their own 20-yard line. Ritter to throw. Fires it downfield. That's incomplete. London can't hang on through the hit. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Ritter hands it off. Robinson, left side. He works his way down for a 4-yard pickup. It's now 3rd and 6 at the 24. Ritter to throw on 3rd down. Fires it out left side. That's caught. Drake London, 1st down at the 43. 19-yard reception for his first of the game. Ritter hands it off. Algier on left side. Breaks 1 tackle. And then he goes down after picking up 4 yards there. It's going to make it 2nd and 6 up to the 47. Ritter to throw on 2nd down. Fires it right side. That's caught. Ridley. It's going to be about 6 yards, but it's not enough for the first. That makes it 3rd and inches here. In Buck territory. Ritter throws left side. Caught wide open Kyle Pitts. He gets the first. It's about a 6-yard reception there. 7-ish. Game says 7. Yard line says 6. I don't know. It's 1st down. At the 41-yard line. Ritter to throw. And he runs into his lineman as he flings it, and that's going to fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 at the 41. Ritter changing the play here. He sets the throw. Scrambling around, he's going to take off, and he slides after picking up 3 yards there. He's going to make it 3rd and 7 at the 37. Ritter to throw on 3rd down. Fires it over the middle. That's almost intercepted. Falls down to the ground, incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 7. What do the Falcons do here from the Bucs 37-yard line? They have to punt. Trammell can't make a kick from this far. So the punt gets away, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Not the worst punt we've ever seen, but certainly not great. He probably could have tried a little harder to coffin corner it. Either way, it's 1st and 10 Bucs at their own 16. Excuse me. Rashad White on the carry. He's going to break a few tackles as he almost breaks away. Well, he does get brought down from behind before he can get going again. Still, a 7-yard pickup is really good. It's now 2nd and 3 at the 23. Winston to throw on 2nd down. Fires it out right side. That's caught. Godwin, 1st down. 5-yard pickup, and it's 1st and 10 at the 28. Winston throws it on the RPO. That's out to Trey Palmer, who can't get anything going. He was tackled immediately. It's going to be 2nd and 10 at the 28. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. So Bucs on top 2-0 here with the ball, 2nd and 10 at their own 28-yard line to start the second quarter. Winston to throw on 2nd down. Fires it out right side. That's incomplete. Nobody was there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10 at the 28. Winston sets the throw on 3rd down. Fires it out left side. That's caught, and that's a first. Mike Evans hangs on. Getting it up to the 41-yard line. 13-yard reception, I believe. 1st and 10. Winston throws left side. That's incomplete. Evans can't hang on. It's broken up by the diving corner who didn't look like he touched anything, but he must have because otherwise it would have been caught. Winston to throw on 2nd down. Fires it out right side. That's caught. Godwin breaks a tackle, and he goes down at the 40-yard line in Falcon territory now. The Bucs are moving in chunks. First and 10 here. Winston to throw. Fires it out left side. Godwin, that's caught along the sideline. And he picks up 17 yards there before going out of bounds at the 23-yard line. It's first and 10. Just outside the red zone now. Winston throws. Caught over the middle. Evans. That's going to be a 2-yard pickup on that play. It's now 2nd and 8 at the 21. Winston to throw. Fires it out right side. That's incomplete. It's now 3rd and 8 at the 21. Winston to throw on 3rd down. Fires it over the middle. That's caught. Otten, first down at the 6. 15-yard reception there, and it's 1st and goal. We've been here before. Can Winston avoid turning it over this time? Winston to throw on 1st and goal. Fires it out right side. That's going to be pass interference. He was tackled before the ball got there. Yep, there it is. 1st and goal at the 1. Can the Bucs punch it in? Winston hands it off. White up the middle. And he falls forward, but it's not enough. It's going to be 2nd and goal. About a half-yard away. Winston to throw. Swings it out. Checks it down to Rachaad White, who falls forward again, but still just shy. He can't quite get in. That's going to be 3rd and goal now. They're actually backed up to the full 1-yard line instead of being at the half-yard line. And Rachaad White walks right in. Touchdown. So despite putting up a great fight on 1st and 2nd and goal, on 3rd and goal, the Falcons defense just stops playing defense as the Bucs put up a touchdown and they kick the field goal they kick the PAT to go up 9-0 here in the 2nd quarter. Don't you just love safeties? I love when a safety happens. Makes the score look all wonky, makes nobody who's just tuning in know what happened. Confuses them. It's like, oh, did they score a field goal and then get a touchdown and go for 2 and miss it, or what happened? Like, no. They just scored in the best way possible. Ritter under pressure now on 1st down. He throws that one away. It's going to be 2nd and 10, still at the 20-yard line. This defensive line, despite honestly being worse than the offensive line, kind of giving Ritter hell. As that throw is completed over the middle, it's going to be a 6-yard pickup. It's now 3rd and 4 at the 27. Ritter changing the play here. He's going to be out of empty now. Ritter sets the throw on 3rd down. Fires it over the middle. That's incomplete. Drake London just dropped it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Falcons are going to have to punt it away from their own 27-yard line. That punt is fielded at the 25 and returned to the 32. All right, get off. Nope, I wasn't calling you. All right, that's going to be a 2-yard pickup. On 1st down, it's now 2nd and 8 at the 34. Sorry. Whenever I have an empty bottle, I just have to blow over it. I have to make the noise. I like making the noise. Winston on 2nd down, hands it off right, and he gets blasted in the backfield. Holy moly, Foye Oluokun making his presence felt there. It's going to be a loss of something or other. It's 3rd and 11 at the 31. Winston to throw on 3rd down. Rolls out to his left, fires it, and he threw it away. It's incomplete. It's now 4th down. Punting it away from their own 31. Camarda's kick gets away. It's going to be fair caught at the 22-yard line. So that's where the Falcons are going to have it. 1st and 10, their own 22. Ritter to throw on first down. Fires it out right side. That's incomplete. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 at the 22. He missed his target there. Oh my gosh, this chair is slightly infuriating because the longer you sit in it, the more you just naturally are forced to slouch because the cushion slides out slowly as you leaning back puts pressure on it to push out, and it's just really annoying. Like, it's a comfy chair, but it forces you to start slouching and slouching and slouching. And Drake London makes a really great play there. Picks up 17 yards. That's 1st and 10 Falcons. Ritter hands it off. Robinson up the middle. And he's going to pick up 4 yards there. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43. Ritter hands it off. Robinson on 2nd down. He gets a nice little pickup there. Finds a hole and hits it. I don't know how much he picked up there. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember what yard line they started on. My dementia's acting up. It's 1st and 10 at the 48 though. Falcons are in Buccaneer territory. Ritter hands it off right side. Robinson. He gets to the sideline. Can he break? He breaks a tackle, and he gets all the way down to the 36. That's a fresh set of downs here for the Bucs. Not the Bucs, for the Falcons. My bad. 1st and 10. Ritter hands it off. Robinson up the middle. And that's going to go nowhere. It's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. That's going to make it 2nd and 12 at the 37. The big man Vita Vea making his presence felt. I believe he has inside stuff. Everybody's favorite ability to play against. 2nd and 10. Ritter to throw. Swings it out. Robinson on the right side. And that's going to go for nothing. It's going to be 3rd and 12 at the 38. Here we go. Ritter throwing on 3rd and 12. Under pressure, and he gets sacked. Brought down by Kalijah Cansey a 2nd time today. That's going to make it 4th and 21, and the Falcons are going to have to punt it away from the 47. And that's going to go in the end zone as a touchback. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Bucs at their own 20. Winston hands it off. White up the middle. And he pushes forward there for a 4-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 6 at the 24. Winston changing the play here. Winston sets the throw. He throws it, gets it to Godwin. That probably should have been picked off, but it wasn't. And that's going to be a fresh set of downs here for the Bucs as he gets it up to the 31. This may be the last play before the 2-minute warning, depending on how things go. And that's a handoff to Rachaad White on the right side. He picks up 5 yards there. It's going to be 2nd and 5 at the 36. Do they snap it before the 2-minute warning starts? It doesn't look like they're going to. No, they aren't. So 2-minute warning hits. Bucs up 9-0 with the ball. 2nd and something. 2nd and 5 at their own 36-yard line. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Winston to throw. Fires it left side. That's caught. Evans first down up to the 49. They're in Falcon territory now. They're not hurrying up, but they don't want to use their timeouts yet. So I would imagine they're going to still hit some kind of pace. Screen pass. Rachaad White gets 1 block, gets 2 blocks, and he gets down the sideline to the 33. Big pickup. And it's going to be a new set of downs. A little over a minute to go here. I know they don't like to use their timeouts until there's less than a minute. Winston waiting forever to snap for some reason. He sets to throw after the play fake. Fires downfield. That's caught. Godwin. And he's going to go down at the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal. This Bucs offense, when they want to move, they move real good. And they're going to take their first timeout right here with 53 seconds to go in the quarter. 5 yards to go to put themselves up to 16 points. Probably. 1st and goal from the 5. Winston sets back to throw. Scrambling around in the pocket. He's going to take off. And he, instead of like trying to truck or something at the goal line, dive, anything, he looked like he was going to try to juke backwards. He's going to try to backstep. It's 2nd and goal at the 2 because Winston didn't try to truck. He tried to, like, dance. He hands it off up the middle, Rashad White, and he gets it down to the 1. It's 3rd and goal. Don't you dare take that 3rd timeout yet. There we go. Winston sets to throw, fires out left side, caught, K-Dot, touchdown. So the Buccaneers put themselves up by 15 with the PAT getting ready to go. The kick is up, and it is good. So Bucks on top, 16-0 right now. The Falcons just can't find a groove as the Bucks offense is starting to click. That kickoff goes in the end zone. It's fielded and returned back to the 25. So the same exact thing that would have happened if he took a knee. 1st and 10 Falcons. Their own 25. 17 seconds to go in the half. Not a lot going on for them. They might just run. They're probably just going to run it out here. They do. They hand it off to Robinson. Robinson, oh, he almost got a block there. He actually picks up 9 yards. It's 2nd and 1. They take a timeout. Looks like they're going to throw it. Ritter does step back to throw. He fires it out right side. Robinson. He gets the... No, he does not get the first. He gets about a yard. It's going to be 3rd and inches at the 35. Ritter steps back to throw. Fires it left side. That's caught. London. They take a timeout. 4 seconds to go in the half. They may as well be throwing a Hail Mary. If they're not, then I'm going to... Nope, they're not. So what is the point? What is the point of this play? Just call a regular Hail Mary. Why are there guys running to the sideline? You have 4 seconds. Oh my God, there's defensive pass interference. They're going to get another play. They're going to get a play from the 10-yard line. They're going to kick a field goal. These cowards. You're down by 16. Field goal is up and good, so Falcons get the goose egg off the board before halftime because of a penalty. It's now 3-16, 13-point deficit for the Falcons as they're getting ready to kick it to the Buccaneers to start the second half. That kickoff fielded at about the goal line. And it gets returned to the 17-yard line. Scotty Miller looked like he didn't know what he was doing when he tried to do that spin move. I don't know what he was supposed to do. I don't know what he thought he was going to do. But it didn't do anything. It's 1st and 10 at the 17. Winston hands it off. White up the middle. He gets blasted. Pile driven into the ground by Devondre Campbell. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 at the 17. Winston hands it off. White up the middle again. This time he bounces it out right side, and that's going to be a 3-yard pickup there. Makes it 3rd and 7 at the 20. Keep feeding him. I know he hasn't had a great day so far, but keep feeding him. Winston to throw on 3rd down. Under pressure, and he gets bought down. Sacked for an 8-yard loss by John Kaminsky. It's going to be 4th and 15, and they're going to have to punt it away from their own 12-yard line. Camarda gets the punt away, and it's going to be fielded at about the 40. And it's going to be returned to the 45. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Falcons at their own 45-yard line. Really good field position here. Let's see if they can capitalize on it. The only big play that they've had so far that gets it within striking distance was a pass interference penalty. So Ritter throws it out right side in the RPO. That's Ridley. He picks up 2 yards there before going down. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8 at the 47. Ritter hands it off. Robinson up the middle. And he's going to lose a yard there. Vita Vea doing his thing. It's 3rd and 9 at the 47. Ritter to throw. Under pressure all the time in the world, though. He throws it out to Robinson. Robinson makes another guy miss. Robinson makes a couple moves and gets a huge pickup there. It's going to be 1st and 10 Falcons at the 22. In Buccaneer territory now. Ritter fakes the handoff, sets the throw, fires it downfield. That's caught. That's a touchdown. Kyle Pitts wide open. and that's gonna bring this score close. It's gonna be a one-score game now, as the PAT is up, and it's good. It's 10-16 here as the Falcons kick it back to the Bucks. That's going to be returned from the end zone to the 20, and that's where the Bucks are going to start. 1st and 10, their own 20-yard line. We're about due for a Trey Palmer deep touchdown, but obviously it hasn't happened yet. As that handoff from Winston to White, pretty good one as it goes for 16 yards there. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Bucks, and I have to go get my pizza out of the oven. I will be right back. I didn't really think about it, but cutting a pizza with scalding hot melted cheese, not the easiest thing to do. It tends to stay melted. Um, Also, the Falcons are at first and goal at the 2. That's interesting to come back to. Um, Ritter must have finally turned it on. Here's the problem. Ritter never showed that he couldn't do it. Like, he has the physical ability to do it. The problem is, as they score a touchdown, Austin Hooper receives a catch in the end zone to score. And it's not tied, and they're going to take the lead with the PAT. But Ritter never showed that he couldn't do it. What he showed was a lack of ability to see how to do it, to understand how to do it, consistently do it. Because he had moments, he made throws, he wasn't awful as far as an arm talent goes. He was subpar, but he wasn't awful. He was serviceable physically. He could do option stuff. He's athletic. The problem is he can't see to save his life. Like, the amount of times he would just throw into triple coverage just cause. Oh, excuse me. Like, why? For what reason are you throwing there? Although, to some extent, I think coaching had a lot to do with it. I don't think Arthur Smith... Not Arthur Smith. I don't think that... wait, was it Arthur Smith? Maybe it was Arthur Smith. Arthur Blank is the owner. Yeah, it is Arthur Smith. I don't think Arthur Smith gave him a lot of easy reads. I think Arthur Smith kind of handed him the playbook and said, here's my playbook, learn it. And he didn't adjust. Which, I don't think it's a complex passing scheme, but it's a weird passing scheme. It uses decoys. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors through the air, which sometimes can mask a bad quarterback. Smoke and mirrors can. Decoys, stuff like that. But it can also make a quarterback really suck. Because instead of, using their best players to throw to, they use their best players to set up other players to get passes. Like Jonnu Smith should not have had more targets and catches and touchdowns than Kyle Pitts. Like, why are we throwing to Jonnu Smith instead of Kyle Pitts? Why are we not throwing to Drake London as much as we should be? So as the Buccaneers go 3 and out now, and the Falcons are going to get the ball, not 3 and out, but they don't get the first, they're going to have to punt it away back to the Falcons, who have a 1-point lead already and may stack onto it. As that punt checks up, oh, they get it down. It's down to the 2. They're setting themselves up to get another safety, boys. Here we go. Ah, they run for 3 yards. That's upsetting. I was hoping for the safety. Come on. Y'all can still make it. They might throw it. They're going to run it. Handoff, Robinson. Oh! He broke that man's legs. And he's going to go down at the 18. No longer risk of safety. I got to get a dog inside. Hold on. One dog in the house, one dog out of the house. That's always fun. You gotta keep moving them because I can't let two. There's 2 in particular that I can't let out at the same time. Actually, there's 2 in particular that can go out at the same time. They always do. They always have. The other one I cannot let out with one because they'll lose it and go after each other, and the other one because she's terrified of him and if I do let them out together, I'd have to go outside and make sure that he stays away from her, because otherwise she might nap at him because she gets afraid of him when he gets close because he's humongous. Anyway, it's 4th down. Looks like the Falcons are punting it away to the Bucs. So that deep pin down punt really did help because the Falcons couldn't get it going. And now it's 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers at their own 31. 1-point game here. Winston steps back to throw. Fires it right sideline. That's caught. Godwin, 1st down. Gets it up to the 45-yard line. So 1st and 10 here. Winston hands it off. Rachaad White. And he carries it for a couple yards there. It's going to be 2nd and 8 at the 47. Winston to throw on 2nd down. Fires it. Intercepted. Foye Oluokun gets it. And he doesn't really return it for much, but it's still a turnover that they needed to help secure this win. It's going to be 1st and 10 Falcons at the Buccaneers 48 to begin with. Remember, they're the ones with the 1-point lead, so if they go and score a touchdown, then they're up by 7. PAT puts them up 8. Or if they go for 2, they'll be up 9, which is a 2-score game. I would go for 2 in that scenario, but, you know, not everybody's me. Ooh, that throw by Ritter's caught by, what's his name? I know his name, Austin Hooper. He was on the Browns at one point. So I definitely know his name. Where did I put that bottle? Oh, that's where I put it. I dropped it on the floor. Whoops. I got to throw it away. Make sure the dogs don't get it. Ritter to throw on 1st down. Rolling out to his left. And he throws it away. Doesn't want to take the sack. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 at the 26. All right. Sit down with the pizza finally. The first piece I cut anyway. I didn't really cut anything else because it's all really hot. That throw to Austin Hooper is caught for a 2-yard reception. It's going to be 3rd and 8 here at the 24. All right, 3rd and 8. Ritter to throw. Rolls out to his left. He fires it off to the right. It's actually throws it away to the right. That's going to be incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th and 8. And the Falcons are going to have to try for a field goal. No, they're going to go for it here. 4th and 8 from the 24. They're going to go for it. This is a questionable decision. Ritter to throw. Rolls out to his left. He's going to get hit as he throws, and it's going to be incomplete. Hitting the ground. It's going to be 1st and 10 Bucs at their own 24. That's the stop their defense needed. Give the offense an opportunity. This 1st down carry by Rachaad White's a good one there. He picks up 14 yards. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 38. Winston hands it off again to Rachaad White, this time to the left side. And he's going to go nowhere there. And that's going to make it 2nd and 10 at the 38. No gain on the play. Winston fakes the handoff, steps back to throw. Fires it downside, and that's incomplete. I was going to say downfield toward the sideline, but instead I said downside. I don't know what that means. 3rd and 10, Winston to throw. Fires it out right side, that's caught. 1st down. Justin Watson in the game for some reason. It's 1st and 10 at the 50. Winston hands it off right side, Rachaad White. And he didn't pick up anything there. It's going to be 2nd and 10. I guess it kind of picked up a yard. 2nd and 10 at the 49. Winston to throw on 2nd down. Fires it out right side. That's caught. White. And he picks up 7 on that reception. It's going to be 3rd and 3 at the 43. Winston to throw on 3rd down. Fires it out left side. That's incomplete. He missed Godwin. Not Godwin. Evans. He missed Evans bad. That's going to bring up 4th down. They're going to try for a 60-yard field goal attempt. There's no way. Yeah, they're doing it. The kick is up. It had the leg, but it was... I think he hooked it. Yeah, he hooked it. So the Falcons are going to now start at the 50-yard line because of the missed field goal. Ready to throw on 1st down. Fires it out right side. Almost intercepted by Levante David. Falls incomplete, though. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 at the 50. Ritter changing the play here. Ritter to throw on 2nd down. Fires it out left side. That's caught. A wide open Calvin Ridley down the sideline. He gets it all the way to the 3-yard line. Well, this Falcons offense can move fast when they want to. Unfortunately, they never want to because they've still only put up 17 points, and Bijan Robinson walks in for a touchdown. So they extend their lead to 7 now. I would go for 2. They're not going to. They're going to go up 8, make the Buccaneers have to go for 2 if they want to tie it up. So now it's 24-16. Like, I don't understand that. I would go for 2 because if you get the 2-point, you're up by 9. That's 2 scores. That's better than 8. 8 is 1 score. If you miss it, you're still up by 7, so you're safe from a touchdown. That's dumb. AI is dumb. Anyway, Buccaneers going to start at their own 25 after the touchback. It's 1st and 10. Winston hands it off. White up the middle. He gets blasted. Manages to fall forward, so he does get a yard out of it, but it's going to be 2nd and 9 at the 26. Winston hands it off. White up the middle. And again, there's not much room for him. This time it's a pickup of 2. It's going to be 3rd and 7 at the 28. I don't know why I was about to say 26 again. Winston changing the play on 3rd down. Winston sets the throw. Under 2.5 minutes to go in the game. Winston fires it left side. That's caught. Mike Evans, 1st down. Big play all the way up to the 47. And that's the 2-minute warning. 24-16 here with 2 minutes to go. Buccaneers need a touchdown right now. Winston steps back to throw. Fires it out right side. That's caught for a 3-yard reception. It's going to be going out of bounds with 1:56 to go. Trey Palmer only has 2 catches today. That's pretty bad. 2nd and 7 at the 50. Winston, a throw. Fires it downfield. It's incomplete. I don't know who that was for, but it was way off. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7 at the 50. Winston to throw. Fires it over the middle. That's incomplete as well. It's going to be 4th down. 4th and 7. Rashad White couldn't hang on through the hit. So now the whole game comes down to this play right here. Winston to throw. Fires it downfield. That's caught. Trey Palmer, 1st down at the 18. In the red zone. Buccaneers hurrying up. Winston steps back to throw. Fires it over the middle. That's caught. Evans, 1st down. Not 1st down. 4-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 6. I don't know why I said 1st down. They're at the 14. Winston to throw. Fires it over the middle. That's caught. White. And he almost gets in. He goes down at the 1. It's 1st and goal. Winston to throw. Fires it to the back of the end. He throws it away. He did not throw it to the back of the end zone. He threw it out of the end zone. It's going to be 2nd and goal. It all stands on this goal line play. And Winston throws it. Touchdown. Mike Evans. So they have to go for 2 here to tie it up. Can they do it? Can the Falcons defense make a stand? There's nobody there's nobody on top of Rachaad White. There's nobody on Rachaad White. There's nobody on Rachaad White. He's caught. Touchdown. No, he broke it up. It's incomplete. So the Falcons are going to win because Rachaad White can't catch. Unless they get this onside recovery. Nope, immediately recovered by the Falcons. And that is probably going to do it. 36 seconds left. Technically, the Buccaneers do have all 3 timeouts, so they can get the stop. But it's not looking great. Because, again, 36 seconds. As Ritter hands it off, Robinson up the middle. He picks up about 3. Bucs take their first timeout. Ritter hands it to Robinson again. Left side, he gets another 3. That's Bucs take their second timeout. 30 seconds left. Ritter hands it off. Robinson again, and he gets stopped short, so they do get the stop. It's 4th and 1. They take their third timeout. They're out of timeouts. 27 seconds left. Falcons do have to punt it away, but that's going to be a nice punt. That goes out of bounds at the 3-yard line. So the Buccaneers, they're going to need a miracle here. Down by 2, 1st and 10, their own 3 with 22 seconds and no timeouts. They're going to have to do something special. Winston to throw. Fires it downfield on the sideline, incomplete. Threw it too far out of bounds. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10 from the 3-yard line. 16 seconds left to go. Winston to throw. He's going to look, scramble. He just throws it away. 9 seconds left on the clock. It's 3rd and 10 at the 3. I mean, at this point, it's basically Hail Mary time because you need a Hail Mary to get to a point where you can throw a Hail Mary that'll actually go to the end zone. Winston to throw. Fires it out left sideline. He throws it away. It's incomplete. 4 seconds left. Still up there on 3. 4th and 10. This is the play. They're not running prevent defense, which is interesting. Winston to throw. Under pressure, he just flings it downfield. It's knocked away, incomplete. That's the game. So Falcons are going to win 24-22 here. That's impressive. Impressive way to win. Skip all this. Doesn't matter. So the Falcons, they go up to 4 and 3. Bucs fall to 3 and 3. What did we learn? Whitehead did not break out. That's a shame. We didn't have any upgrades for the Bucs. No coaching upgrade either. So let's go over to the Falcons. Oh, they got 30 staff points. So Arthur Smith's getting an upgrade. Under Siege, how'd we do? Not great. Well, we won, so we got stuff for that, but we didn't get any boosts because we didn't perform well, apparently. Shocker. Got a few upgrades. Got a lot of upgrades. Kyle Pitts with an upgrade. That's good. He's up to an 87. Richie Grant getting an upgrade. That's good. He goes up to a 79. Oh my gosh, he went up 2. That's awesome. Doesn't happen very often. Nate Landman, the backup linebacker, he's getting an upgrade. That's going to be really good for when Devondre Campbell regresses after this season or retires. I don't know. He is 30-something. And then that's another. Was that +2? I think that was only +2. That might have. I don't know. I don't remember what overall he was before I clicked the button. It doesn't matter. Managed staff. Let's upgrade Arthur Smith. He gets another after-school tutoring slot. That's good. That's what you like to see. So now we got to go through the stats. I almost went to the next game before going over the stats. We got to go over the stats. Let's see. Desmond Ridder, 22 of 36, 61%, 249 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Clean game, good game. James Winston, on the other hand, 33 of 54. I don't know why they threw it 54 times, but 33 of 54, that's 61%. 356 yards, 2 touchdowns, but 3 interceptions. That sounds about right. Bijan Robinson, 20 carries, 95 yards, and a touchdown. Rashad White, 25 carries, 76 yards, and a touchdown. Jameis Winston, 1 for 4. Tyler Algier, 1 for 4. And Chris Godwin, 1 for 4. Desmond Ridder, 2 for 1. Nobody lost yards. I don't know why I said it like I was going to keep going. Receiving, Chris Godwin, 7 catches, 111 yards. Pretty good day for him. Calvin Ridley, 6 for 94. Mike Evans, 11 for 88 and a touchdown. Cade Otton, 6 for 57 and a touchdown. Drake London, 3 for 49. Rashad White, 4 for 43. Kyle Pitts, 4 for 41 and a touchdown. Trey Palmer, 3 for 35. Bijan Robinson, 3 for 32. Austin Hooper, 3 for 20. Russell Gage, 3 for 13. Justin Watson, 1 for 12. O.J. Howard, 1 for 10. And I think we haven't had a single time where somebody's exclusively lost yards receiving. We've had that with rushing, with kneel downs and with receivers getting jet sweeps. We've never had it with receiving, which is interesting. Defensively, solo tackle leader was a tie. Antoine Winfield and Jordan Whitehead both had 5. Assisted tackle leader was Devondre Campbell with 14. My goodness, he was in on every tackle, and he also led the game in total tackles with 17. Tackle for loss: Devondre Campbell, Kalijah Cansey, Joe Tryon-Shoyinka, and Vita Vea all tied for first with 2. So what a high benchmark. Sacks: Kalijah Cansey had 2. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka had 1.5. D'Angelo Malone had 1.5. John Kaminsky had half a sack, and Logan Hall had half a sack. Let's look at the touchdown just in case might not have seen it. Foye Oluokun had an interception. AJ Terrell had an interception, and Isaiah Oliver had an interception. All 3 for the Falcons. Jameis just loves giving the ball to the other team. It's his favorite thing. Forced fumbles, there was 1. D'Angelo Malone forced it. It was not recovered by the Falcons, though. It was recovered by the Buccaneers. Block kicks, there were none. Still have seen none of those this season. Safeties, Tryon-Shoyinka was the guy that got it. You love to see it. You love safeties, but there were no defensive touchdowns. All right, now that we've gone over the stats, what's the next game? Pittsburgh at the Rams. So let's go down to the Steelers. Oh, Mike Tomlin. As long as you don't have a losing season, you're never getting fired. Although in this, he may have a losing season because the team sucks. Attaboy Pickett, way to not throw the ball. Nice breakup. I'm going to be honest. I didn't think I was going to get that. I thought that was going to be a pick or a catch. Okay, see, that one was a catch because he... All right, that's 1. A 2. A 3. And that's gold. Oh, lock. Oh, boy. What's going on? There we go. Oh, we got the pick. Got the toes down and everything. Nice. Oh, I have to go to the bathroom. I'll wait till the game started, though. I don't like leaving it with the screen doing nothing. James Pierre is up next. Gotta get him. All I think of whenever I see James Pierre is I think of the clip of Pierre, you are the father. And then he falls down into the ground because he tipped his chair backwards. And then it's edited to have him fall into the ground like it's a Super Mario 64 painting. And it's like, get out of there, Pierre. I don't know why, but I love that clip. I also love the clip about the olives. Because the lady thinks she sees dead people when she sees olives. And he's like, "There's no olives here," and she won't let go of his arm. So he says, "Bring out the olives," and they just bring out a jar of olives, and she just runs, and they chase her. The camera people chase. I don't even think the olives go after her. I think it's just the camera that chases her, and she's just gone. Like that show is so messed up. I don't remember if I don't know if they're the same shows or whatever's going on, but that show is so messed up. Like the paternity test show, I get kind of. Like I get making it reality. I get a reality show. I get it. But like, come on, dude. Those are like people's private lives. That's private information. I mean, I guess they have to sign up to be on the show, but still. How do you not respect your own privacy enough to say, "No, I don't want my or the reveal that this child is or isn't mine to become potentially a viral moment for the whole world to see." Oh boy. You know, I think something would be interesting is if I made a team of all players with like a sibling or a relative in the league with them. And then what I would do is that I would have all of their stats, like at each position, be the same. Like if I had Terrell Edmonds, Trey Edmonds, and Tremaine Edmonds, they would all have the exact same stats across the board. And I would just think it'd be interesting to see, who improves the most from stuff like that, who gets the most out of it. Obviously, Trey Edmonds wouldn't get much out of having Terrell and Tremaine's stats because obviously they're defensive players and he's a running back. Like Derek Watt with TJ Watt stuff. I don't think Derek Watt has higher anything than TJ, but it might make Derek better because of just raw physical stats. Um, I can't think of anybody else off the top of my head. The Chubbs, Nick Chubb and Bradley Chubb, they are cousins, I believe. They got the same last name, so. Jacob and Cody Hollister. Who else? Michael Kendricks isn't in the game anymore. Otherwise, I could do Michael and Eric Kendricks. Let's see. Who else has got a sibling? I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. Pick it, buddy. This is not an arm strength competition. I don't need you to fling it over the mountains. I just need you to hit the targets. There we go. That's gold. I'm gonna be honest with you. The only reason I'm focus training Pickett is because there is like nobody else worth giving XP to on this team. Everybody else is either old or just not gonna benefit from it very much. Although I think part of it's also because Keanu Benton got hurt. Is he still hurt? He's not still hurt. Ooh, we can give him more XP now. All right. Backup D lineman, you have to wait. All right, Benton, you're back finally. Please, please go through the circle, okay? Ooh, got the forced fumble too. That's good. Nice bull rush. And get the sack, and that's gold already. Okay, so we're fine. Gonna get another one just for good measure? Nope, no fumble. That's a shame. It's alright, though. And the last one, Calvin Austin. I would like for him to overtake Juju because he's a better weapon, but you know, for now he's just a return guy because he hasn't yet. Is he still on the Steelers? They didn't lose him, did they? Because like they were talking about Fields being the return guy. Like that's an even an option. Like where did Calvin Austin go? Is he not still on the team? Because has he not been a serviceable return man? And is he not super fast? Or do they not want him returning kicks because they think he's going to be a bigger part of the offense? Because that's the thing. You put a guy who's not a starter on kickoff return and punt return most of the time because you don't want to risk that injury. You want to mitigate injury risk by having somebody else there, and you can put them there if you need them there. But for the most part, you try to avoid it. Like once the Chiefs knew they had something in Tyreek Hill, you know who they stopped having return punts and kicks? Tyreek Hill. You know who they drafted to do that instead? McCole Hardman. Like once you got a guy, you don't want him adding to that risk of getting hurt every time. There it is. I knew it was coming. So it's the Steelers practice that does it. I'm gonna be honest. This is genuinely upset. I am genuinely upset. Like there is nothing I can do about this. I don't like I can't do anything about it. Hold on. Well, hold on. Let me check and see. No, there's nothing I can do about this. I have to stop it. Cool. So now I'm conflicted. I'm gonna get right back on, right? I'm gonna get right back on. We're gonna keep going, but this is gonna have to be a separate video because my computer will not be able to handle a video as big as what I plan on this being. So, I mean, that's just gonna be it for now. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna close stream, obviously, because when I close the game, stream closes. And I'll be right back on. I'll be back on within a few minutes, with less than a minute, probably. But we're gonna have to close this. It's gonna have to be it. I got a guy. I get to make a fun thumbnail again. I love making the fun thumbnails. But yeah, on YouTube we'll be back tomorrow. On Twitch, I'll be back in probably less than a minute. So, bye.